Hey, welcome back to another episode of Welp This Is It. We are your hosts. I am Darrell, and I got with me...
LaHi, a.k.a. Nina with the Nina. You can follow me on Twitter.
And that is a Factomatic. Let's just start with, you guys have been phenomenal on the YouTube, okay? You guys have been doing great. Thank you for the support. What else am I missing? I don't know. You guys just been doing a wonderful job, and I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I know on Fridays, Friday, our Instagram page starts to die down because I become trash on the weekends. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to get better.
You did good this week, I thought. Well, last week. No, this week.
Yeah, because it's still Sunday,
Yeah.
Unless you work night shift.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Yeah, but on Saturdays, I'd be like, all right, man, I don't know. Saturdays is kind of like a chill day.
Chill day. Yeah, the heck? We all have regular jobs.
Yeah.
This is a full-time job.
Yeah. So, yeah. But thank you guys for the support. It's been great. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys appreciating us and what we're giving and what we're doing here. So keep showing that support. If you're watching this on YouTube, click that thumbs up button.
Yes.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you click that bell so you can get notified whenever a new episode uploads. Also, if you're listening on Apple, go ahead and make sure you follow us if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, and leave a review of the pod on the Apple Podcast app. Leave a review of the pod if you could. We would greatly appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, without any further ado's, that was totally wrong, right? Without further ado,
yes.
There we go.
Bottom now it's up and it's stuck like that. Remember hard times when I barely had enough. Now I'm back on track. Charges to the gang, got a milli on the brain, and it's up like that. They used to tell me nah, now I'm kicking in the door, and it's just like.
LaHi, how are you feeling? Spiritually, physically, mentally, soullessly? How are you feeling?
I still have a soul.
Everyone does.
Yes. Not soullessly.
Not soullessly, but that would be a dope ass.
Soulfully.
Group.
Ooh.
Fire.
Soulfully.
Soullessly will be a dope group name.
They're soulless?
Soullessly.
I don't know.
Oh, the Soullesslies? It's fire.
Not the soulless
The
leaves.
the Soullesslies. Yeah. The soulless
Sounds like shoulder sleeves, okay?
Ooh, that's even fire. Oh, that's even fire. Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to tell you this. That's why I was like, I was going to wait for the show. I feel like I'm okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm throwing this out there. I just told you guys, but I did deactivate my Facebook page. Facebook
looks like I'm going.
Yo, it just gives me anxiety sometimes.
Sleazy.
I literally was only on there for the family cookout that I had that I never eventually talked about, and stayed on there a little bit too long.
Yeah.
So
they caught you slipping.
Facts. Just sharing show clips and stuff. But now I'm like, back off. Find me on the other sites because Facebook for me is just not where it's at.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I know.
So, no, but I wanted to tell you. So this morning I was just not with it. Like, I'm like, just woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
I feel you.
And I was just like, let me get on the train. So I got on the train and so I'm going to get on the train.
Okay.
And there was this older black couple and they were like boo loving right at the door.
I love it.
No.
A little tongue action.
Yo, arms wrapped around his neck.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I was like, excuse me.
I love when they get I love when they get the little love. What is it? Softcore porn. Softcore porn. I love when they get a little softcore porn scene going on.
Gross.
Oh man, I know y'all love is real. When you can show it anywhere, like, nah.
First of all, why are you getting on a train and he ain't? Like, that's why I be like, this can't be.
Long distance relationship. Anyways, go ahead.
Relationships. Hate them. Hated it. It's like, so anyway, so they're like hugged up and I'm just like, I gotta like walk past them. So I'm like, excuse me.
It's a little awkward.
Yeah, and they're like, and the guy's all, and then the woman's like, good morning. And I'm like, good morning.
It was a great morning for her.
Yeah, facts. So I sit down. Out of nowhere, here she comes and sits down beside me. Oh, do you mind if I sit here? Actually, I do, but what am I going to say? Yes. She sits down.
Love.
And I'm just like, okay, or whatever. And so then she's talking to me and long-winded, but something about her was nice. She reminded me of like my grandmom's sisters or something. And I was just like, oh, this is nice.
Beautiful.
I can't wait to get on the train and get away from her. I get on the train. You don't mind if I sit with you, do you?
You got a new friend.
I do mind.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
It gets worse. She talks to me the whole time. I was like, I only got 3 stops. Okay, and each stop is like 6 minutes between each stop. I just got to get through these like 15 minutes. And so then she's like talking about her and her man. And then she's like, you don't mind if I take your number down and then I can call you when I'm in town.
I like it.
I had to give her my number because she's 20 years older than me. How can I say no?
It.
Give her my name and number. Then we exchange. And then we're just talking. Then I realized she's doing all the talking. Anytime I would answer or say anything like, to elaborate, she would just cut me off and continue to talk. So I'm just like, oh, you just want to talk at this point.
I like that energy.
I was like, Lord, what are you trying? Because I just wanted to listen to music on this ride. So I was like, what are you trying to teach me? And she had said, it was so funny because she said this thing and she was like, she started talking about like strength over like addiction. And she was like, I guess her and her man used to be addicts at some point or something. So she was like, yeah, and I've been 25 years clean and this and that. And she was like, the Lord, the Lord says you have to get back to your first love. So I had to laugh because years ago when I lived in Philadelphia, I went to church. And the pastor was teaching out of Revelations 3. And that scripture talks about losing your first love for God and for like Yahweh, Yeshua, and how you have to find your way back to your first love. So it was like it triggered a memory that I had, and I was like, maybe that's what he's telling me is like definitely get back closer to him. And she was like, well, what church do you go to? I was like, none right now. And she was like, you are the church. Like, we are the church. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you can't go back to things. She was like, I'm not going back to Egypt. And I was like, all right, Lord. So when I was going through hard times, the way I would get through it, my dad would always be like, you're either going to go forward or you're going back to Egypt. Are you going to cross the Red Sea or are you going back to Egypt? Like, and if so, like that means you're going back to that old thing. But if you're crossing the Red Sea and moving forward, then that means you're leaving those things in the past. Right. So I was like, maybe this was supposed to be like a word for me. Because I was like really trying to figure out why I was having this random conversation because I really didn't want to.
Interesting.
So anyway, that was like kind of like my journey.
So you figured it out?
I just feel like maybe it was just some things that I just needed to hear, like as far as leaving anything from the past in the past seriously. And then also like getting back to like, just making sure that my spirit is strong and my relationship is strong, with
You should keep in contact.
You think so?
Yeah.
She said she's going to call me. She was like, you better call me now. And I'm like, I'm definitely not calling you. But if you call me when you're in town.
Not text message, not call, but you should reach out.
Why?
Because, like, for somebody to talk to you but hit on so many points that you've heard, that's obviously there's something there. Like a connection. You should not like best friend or friend, but, like, obviously, like, yo, you said some things. Like, I should probably just reach out and say what's up. Like, see what you're about. Like, what's the story? Like, maybe you ever saw that movie with like Whitney Houston where she was like, I think the guy she was dating was an angel or she was an angel.
The preacher's wife?
Yeah, I think
Have
so.
I seen it? I
You
know
lived
all
it.
the songs. I know all the songs.
Now, guys, I'm not a movie guy, so like there's movies I've seen, I just don't know the names. I'm not a movie guy. More of a documentary guy. But that's besides the point. Yeah, this might be one of those cases.
Maybe, but I don't want to get stuck with, I don't got no ride. You think you could pick me up?
Oh, that's when you ghost. Ghost, big ghost.
Yo, I'm like, I don't want to do it. And she was like, I was going to put your, the word friend next to your name, but I'm going to put the word sister. And I was like,
love it. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I was like,
I love it.
People like do tend to like gravitate towards me in some situations, but today I just felt like it wasn't the day for that.
Sis.
Oh man. She was like, oh, your name, LaHi. Is that you Muslim? I was like, it's Hebrew for LaHi.
Oh, LaHi, you got a friend. Yo, who have you met on the train that understood you so well?
Yeah, she gave me a pen and paper. I was like, does this have COVID on it? In my head, I was like, I'm not going to touch anything. When I get out, I'm going to sanitize my hands and blah. I was freaking out on the inside.
Yeah, you should talk to her more because I bet she probably read you like a book.
Maybe. She was like, your smile let me know it was okay to talk to you. I was like, I should have frowned.
Oh, man.
Like,
look at that, Hi. What a way to start off a Sunday.
Yeah, true. I needed to hear that.
And you gained a new friend?
I don't know new friends. I don't need
gained a new sis? Oh,
I don't
man.
need any new friends. I know. I guess I shouldn't be so trash about it, but
that's fire.
Okay.
That's fire. I like it. Anything else?
No.
Good. All right. Myself.
We gotta go into intercessory prayer for Rell.
Man, I'm barely holding on at this point, man. Look, hey, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm ready to jump.
Rell,
like, yo, I'm done. Like, I just be feeling done, yo. I won't even hold you. At this point right now, I honestly feel defeated. I ain't gonna even hold you, man.
Why?
I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired, man.
I'm worried about you, and I feel like you
Nah.
saying you're ready to jump.
I've been ready to jump for some years. I made it this far, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired, man.
It just makes me worried.
Nah, man. I'm just tired. Just tired.
How do you get out of this phase? Because if you felt like that, I'm sure you have felt like that in the past. So, like, how do you get out of that?
I've never got out of the phase. I just push through.
Okay.
That's all that happens. I don't even know how to get out the phase. Every time I try to get out the phase, I take the wrong route. Yeah, I don't make the best choices. I make the best choices, but not the best choices.
I mean, a choice is 50, like, it's like 50-50. So,
Oh, man, I be gambling out here.
and I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I used to struggle with not always making good decisions, and so then I would get anxiety about making decisions. Then I wouldn't make any.
Man, I be QB scrambling out here.
But I think that's a good thing because it shows effort. At least you're trying.
I guess.
It does.
Oh man, I'm just not feeling it. Not feeling it. That's just I'm not. It's just I'm not feeling it. Tomorrow's Monday. I got to start like this new adventure. I'm not with it yet.
Is it the new adventure that is making you feel like everything is trash?
Part of it.
Okay.
Part of it. Yeah.
So maybe once you get through that, which it should only be a couple of days. Once you get through that, maybe you'll feel better.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm just not digging it. Not even gonna hold you. I'm just not digging it. But it's whatever, man. I can't. You gotta do what you don't want to do so you can do what you want to do. They've been saying that for years. I still haven't been able to do what I want to do.
Yeah, or do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do.
And I never seen anyone make it to do what they want to do.
I know.
That shit is so irritating. And that's why I don't want
have.
Oh my God. People have been saying that to me for like decades.
But you gotta be faithful off of what you're doing, like doing what you have to do.
And like the same people that's been saying it to me for decades are the same people that's still doing what they don't want to do.
Yeah, but I know a few people that do what they want to do now after doing what they had to do. So, and maybe that's what it is. It's like the examples and experiences that we have allow us to have faith in that. So maybe you need a good example or someone in your life that you know to finally get to that doing what they want to do phase to give you some hope.
That sounded crazy, but I met a guy the other day. Yo, hi, don't. Yo, first of all, it's a no. That was crazy. That was wild.
Okay.
Nah, but his energy was really good, man. His energy was really, really good. Good energy.
Okay.
I feel like we're going to work together soon.
Oh, like in doing what? Music or
just a lot of things.
maybe something you like to do?
Always is going to be something I like to do.
Okay.
But yeah, his energy was really good.
Where'd you meet him? On the internet?
At this place I was at.
Like outside?
Yeah, I don't just meet random.
What? No, I was just
meet
saying,
random
like-
people on the net.
Well, nowadays,
That's how you end up in body bags. Or your body chopped up and hidden all over the woods. And
Bro.
now somebody's playing Where's Watto?
Anxiety. I was in an Uber today, and I was like, I complimented the guy because I was like, "Oh, your car smells like cookies." And so, like, we were talking, and
He
then
had the loud pack on him.
no, I know, right? I was like, "Why does it smell like cookies in here?" And so he takes me to the store, and I try to get out the car, but only he had the ability to lock and unlock the car.
You were done.
And I was like so scared. Like I could start crying off of that right now because I just started thinking like, and the vibe was weird.
Just broke the window.
He was so chill. Have you ever tried to break a car window?
I could break a car window. Feet the glass. I'm out this thing.
In the back, do you got to crawl through?
Feet the glass. I'm on your ass. I'm
on your ass. Yo, I was just thinking, and it was crazy because last night I had a kidnapping dream. And then I was in that car and I was like, yo, if I don't even know if I could get out. Then I wanted to check to see if the window rolled down, but I'm like, he probably has that on lock. Like,
yo, not to cut you off. If anybody out there interprets dreams or knows anything about like, what is it called? It has
dream
a
interpretation.
name.
I do.
Is that what it's called? If you interpret dreams, I had a dream last night where my house was haunted. Oh. And stuff was just cutting off and on and off and on. And it was just like spirit. It was like spirits. I don't know. It was really weird. Nina was like, toys was moving. My house looked totally different. It wasn't the house I'm in now, but the house looked totally different, but kind of close, but just different. Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
Did it resemble any house that you've lived in before?
I don't remember.
I feel like they used to say houses represent like that spiritual side or like your childhood. But in saying that also, like, I mean, dreaming about spirits, I just wonder if that's like you're something trying to connect with you. Because in dreams are really weird, right? So they don't always represent like what you, like exactly what you see. So, like, if you have, like, water dreams, like, that all usually has to do with, like, your spirituality and, like, with God. So, and kind of, like, a rebirth. So, like, think of, like, for example, like, if it's raining really hard or if the sea is calm or if it's not calm, like, a lot of that has to do with, like, your spirituality. As far as, like, houses, I do think that they said that's supposed to represent some type of, like, your childhood or something.
If I find somebody who does like the little Torah readings, would you get one done live on the pod? I would get one done live on the pod.
I would let you get one.
Would you get one done?
I don't feel like I would. You know, the Bible describes people as wizards that peep, bruh. I'd be like a little cool on that.
You didn't really fool with that Beyonce movie, Karma?
I don't even think I saw it. I'm not,
wow.
Surprise, surprise. I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan, okay?
Wow.
I feel like I say
that movie was fire, though. Karma?
I doubt it was.
Go watch it. All right.
What's it about?
It's so long ago, I don't remember. But it was fire.
Oh my gosh.
But okay, so you wouldn't? You probably wouldn't?
I probably wouldn't, but I would I would be in the room if you would get one done, and that's saying a lot because I wouldn't even be around.
I would probably get one done. Nothing crazy though. Not the you die today.
I mean, it could say anything.
I don't think. I think that's like a different reading though. I want like a life reading. Where am I going? Where am I headed?
You're dying tonight. Like, God for not even talking about you, but I'm just saying they could still go that route.
Okay.
I don't know. I've had people that have forced read me and I didn't appreciate that. Like, if I'm telling you I don't want you to read me, don't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I am a very spiritual person. Like, I do feel like, you know, I have people around me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, spirits around me. But, like, are you laughing?
Just... Are you just gonna come in here force reading me?
Yeah, and this lady was like, oh, and she was spot on, knew all this different stuff that people wouldn't know if you didn't know me.
Come on, hi.
And I was just like, but I didn't appreciate it because I didn't ask you to do that.
And I think that's the thing that made me like think like, okay, I might get a reading done. Only because like I watch again, me scrolling through TikTok like a loser on a Saturday night.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Loser.
Bro, you have everything people want and need in life.
Boy, only if they knew what it cost to get it done. Yo, everything comes at a cost.
Yeah,
nothing
at a price.
Is free. Yo, oh my God.
Yo, Rell makes his things seem like they're trash, but Rell actually has I feel like you have a good life.
Do I have a good life?
I think you do.
Okay.
From the outside looking in, you got more than most.
We make it look pretty.
Yeah.
Boy, do we make it look pretty.
Yeah.
I'm IG flexing right now.
No, you're not. You
Anyway.
don't even be stunting.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm nothing to stun on.
At all.
Anyway, scrolling through TikTok like a loser, I came across somebody who got a reading, and this lady was like spot on, and it blew the guy's mind because it wasn't things that you would have never known,
Right.
unless you like had a conversation with me. So that makes me know, like, all right, so somebody really, so like, there's some type of connection here. Some people really do this. Like, this is not even.
Your gifts are given without repentance. You have spiritual gifts. You have, other natural gifts. But like, yes, like that's goes along with like prophecy and discernment and all of those things. Like those gifts really do exist. But I mean, are you using it for good, or are you using it for monetary reason? Like, what are you using it for? And like I said, the Bible calls them wizards that peep. I just get a little weirded out.
In the movie Karma with Beyonce, sorry to jump back to that. She gets a reading, and then the cards come out and she's gonna die. It's like a hip hop opera song singing. It's like a show. You gotta.
Oh, Carmen. Was it Carmen?
Is it Carmen? I thought, yeah, it is Carmen. Okay, not Carmen, but she got her karma anyways, but it's Carmen. Yeah.
Did she die?
Yeah.
That's terrible. See, nope. And I'm glad I'll never watch that.
All right, let's move forward.
Bad acting and death? It's like, no. I'm joking. I'm cool on that.
All right, where are we at?
Oh, I forgot we had topics and everything.
Man.
I'm just talking
Hey,
now.
man.
Hey.
Get it off your chest.
Real, I'm so depressed now.
No, don't worry about it, man.
All right.
Let me know if you do readings out there, though. But you gotta really be on your JO. Don't come in here and let me know what I ate for dinner last night, because that's no surprise.
That would be crazy though. Like, how do you know what I ate for dinner?
Bro, I don't. Nah. That's not impressing to me.
It would impress me if you came in and told me what I ate for dinner last night.
I would think you're a magician. You ain't no Torah reader. Nah.
Not a magician.
Nah, I seen the way dude was shuffling cards. I knew he was official from the way he was shuffling the cards.
Who?
The Torah guy.
Oh.
The way he was just shuffling the cards, I knew he was official.
Okay.
Right from the jump.
Are we trying to say tarot?
Is it tarot or Torah?
Tarot.
I was playing a lot of Call of Duty last night. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Bro is so true.
Yo, I'm like,
you never say names right. Karma.
That's why, that's why, like people that I work with, I always be like, yo, I gotta give you a nickname because I'm never gonna remember your name.
Yeah,
so I always give people a nickname. If you go through my phone, you're gonna be like, yo, who's this? I'm
what's
gonna tell
my
you.
name in your phone?
I think you're like hi.
Oh yeah.
But I remember your name because of the Jay-Z bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I remember your name. Your name's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
that's funny. Bro, you're like them old people. Like when people and they're like, they call you the wrong name. Everything is said wrong. Like that is you. You're preparing to be 80.
I think it's because people always pronounce my name wrong. So it's just always like, all right, well then it's just names aren't important. It's really about your spirit. Your vibe, your energy.
Your name.
Whatever.
Oh, sorry. Can you bleep that?
I'll try.
Please.
No, I'll bleep it. Yeah, I'll bleep it.
My mom listens.
Hey, LaHi, Mom. Yeah, no. I'll bleep it for you.
Thanks. Anyway, yeah, forget your name. It's all about your spirit.
Yeah.
It feels like a line. Like if a man's like trying to holler at you. Yeah, forget your name, baby.
Forget your name, Ma. Hey, Ma,
it's all about the vibrations over here.
Oh, man. Ma? What's up, Ma?
I ain't shaman. It's like, no. I'm not shaman. Hate man. All right. Sorry. I do. Right about now. That's terrible because that's problematic and someone will say something about it later.
Yeah, for sure.
Eric Holder, who was the person that shot Nipsey Hussle.
That's a fact.
He was found guilty of first-degree murder for the death of Nipsey.
Great.
So now he's looking at life in prison.
Yeah, no problem with that.
Me neither.
Yeah, buddy. Enjoy it.
Do you feel like this was a quick sentencing or too long?
I really don't even think we really need even to waste our time or funds in the courtroom.
Yeah.
We could have just went straight to sentencing.
I know, but everybody has the right to a fair trial.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
it was already caught. We got you on video, buddy. What are you going? I hate when people get caught in video and still plead not guilty.
Facts.
What are we doing here?
I know.
Yo, I'm just gonna bang the gavel as soon as we get here.
You're innocent until you're proved guilty. Innocent until proved guilty. So if they can prove it, they have to be able to prove without a shadow of a doubt that you're guilty.
I should have been a lawyer.
Why?
Run the tape. Is this you, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, just run the tape.
The court system works weird.
Brother, run the tape. Run the tape.
Hopefully that evidence is accepted so you can run the tape.
Even if it's not, run the tape.
That's not
that's
how
a
it works.
mistrial. They're gonna throw it out.
Yeah.
Now he's free.
Yeah.
Nah.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah. I mean, evidence like that, there's, you know what I mean?
Facts.
And plus there's so many witnesses there. We put you at the scene. It's
Facts.
there. I mean, you know, niggas were standing right next to Nip when you walked up. You feel me? So there's no way you were gonna beat that. You feel me? There's no way. So I think he already knew he knew it was gonna be. I mean, he's better in there than out here.
I know, but he was showing up to court beat down to the
Oh,
ground.
I'm sure they was doing work. I mean, I'm not saying Nip was a prophet, but that nigga was damn near a prophet.
Like I said, to some he was people's Malcolm X and Martin Luther.
I think he was like he was the next. He was ushering in a new generation for niggas to look at things differently.
Yeah. A lot of people were really following him.
Yo, man, Nip, Kendrick, that's that new, no, not Kendrick.
I'm not looking at Kendrick Lamar for wisdom. I'm sorry.
What? Okay.
Why would we?
I think Kendrick is very interesting, but
I mean, I think he's interesting, but as far as like someone I'm listening to and following and trying to get wisdom from, negative.
I like Kendrick.
I know you do.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, I don't have much to say about that. Hey, it's same shit, man. You reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? You took away an idol. That's a West Coast legend, and he ain't even been doing it that long. You feel me?
Right.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like legacies that live long like that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people have a legacy like that.
Right. They don't.
So like, and him to do that in such a short amount of time is mind blown.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was becoming so much more like universal, I feel like
he's about to capture the globe.
he really truly was.
His album, first album was fucking amazing.
Yeah, and I think the first time I ever saw Nipsey was like 2008, I think. And then it's like now by like whatever it was, like 10
Saw Nipsey
years later.
Saw Nipsey when I was like sometimes I'm like a while ago I went down like this rabbit hole of like Bloods and Crips, just trying to do some knowledge, get my study on. This was years ago though, and I think that's the first time I ran across Nip. And then like a couple years later, he started selling his mixtape for $100.
Yeah,
and at first I was like, "Nigga, you what?" And then like he started doing it, and then I got my hands on the mixtape, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is it. This is fire."
Did you pay the $100?
Nah.
I feel like I definitely had that mixtape, but it wasn't. I didn't get it. Somebody I knew had it.
Very talented talented brother, man. And then just looking in more information about him, just trying to understand his backstory, where he came from, where he grew up, how he grew up. Yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. He had it all mapped out. You know what I'm saying? He was buying back the community, buying back the block.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next point. R.I.P. Nip, first and foremost.
Facts.
R.I.P. Nip. I don't really have nothing to say about Eric Holder.
At all.
Is it Holder or Hold'em?
Holder.
Holder.
Yeah.
Good luck, brother. I came across another video on TikTok about this girl whose mom wanted to take care of her mom. So I guess the girl's grandmom.
Okay.
So she bought she bought a house in a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And then she bought all the other houses in the cul-de-sac.
Right.
So now her brother, I think an aunt and uncle or something, all the houses are owned by family members.
Yeah.
And the grandma lives in like the middle house, and everybody else lives in the house surrounding like the houses. And it's just they own that cul-de-sac. I thought that was fire.
remember we talked about this, and that's
Did
when I
I?
was like, yeah, because you were saying how you wanted to buy a whole street, and I was like, what about a cul-de-sac? And we call it the
we
black
did.
sack,
Yeah.
and you were like,
the black sack. Nah, it just I saw a video of it today. That is fire.
I would love to do that.
They're like it's fire. It's and the way it's set up is like you can go through like you can go through houses' backyard and get to any one of their houses.
Facts.
They're starting like a community farm.
I love that.
Like a community garden where they're starting to grow stuff. They got some bees in there. They about to do honey. Like yo, it just makes me wonder like, damn, like so much power in a black family and we keep dividing it, bro. Like we could really make this work. If we could just all come on one accord.
We are whatever.
It just broke my soul, bro. And it's just like, yo, even God forbid, but even when the grandma goes,
right,
that house is still in the family.
Facts.
So now we can go in, like, yo, it's just crazy. So like that's my that's my dream. I want to buy the block. If I can't buy the block, give me the cul-de-sac. Give me the black sack.
Yeah.
But if I can buy the block, I want to buy the block.
Yeah.
Block, put all nothing but family in there. For family, close friends, just, people that we can really trust, know that we ain't falling apart. There ain't no outs. We all in, you feel me?
Yeah.
And this is our block, whatever we
Right.
do. Like, that's fire. Like, there's never no one can patrol this block like we could patrol this block.
Facts.
Like, police can never come in here and be like, there's a disturb. No, this is us. I know him, her, him. This is all family. I think that's fire.
I do too, and I think it builds that generational wealth. Like it's something that can pass down from generation to generation.
Facts.
It's funny. My grandmom is older, and eventually her house will go for sale. When it's time. And I was like, man, it would just be so nice if it was a way that like me and my siblings could go in, buy the house so that it stays in the family and we could do whatever. You could tear it down, build up a new house or whatever, but we still have that land and it's something that you could pass along. I mean, my grandmom, her mom, and her brother went in on that house. And it's been like a safe haven for people. I've lived 2 different times in my life, in my childhood growing up. We even lived there. You know what I mean? So many people have been in and out of there, so many memories, and I'm just like, I would love to have that and then build on that, continue to buy more land. But I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I'll ever be able to do, but I want to.
Like, that's crazy. Like, my mom's dad, like, he bought like 2 houses. And the 2 houses were split. They were supposed to be for what? But that's another different story. But anyways, black family drama always ruins the situation. But like, yo, if it played out how it could have played out, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my brother could have owned the house at a young age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After my parents had passed on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like, yo, but there was mad houses next to these houses, so we could have just been kept buying the houses.
Facts.
If we were raised in that entrepreneurial mind.
Yeah.
Not really that regular school mindset. You feel me? But I guess we got to find a way for black families to stop being so.
I'm not subscribing that there's an issue with the black family because
there's not an issue with the black family, but there's an issue within a lot of black families. Yo, hi. However it sounds, it sounds crazy, and nobody wants to admit it. But like, yo, I've been around. Like, yo, there's a reason why. There has to be a reason why these families are so split apart.
Why is it that you feel, is the focus on black families because you are black? Or do you feel like other families, other races aren't like that?
The focus is on black families because I come from a broken black family.
Right.
And then like people that I know come from a broken black family.
But you actually come from a 2-parent home.
Not broken in that sense.
But like mentally broken?
No, broken in like, I come from a 2-parent home. But so I come from a 2-parent home. I have 2 loving parents that love me to death.
Right.
But that's where it stops. So when I go out, like, I don't know anybody on my mom's side. Why is that? And that stems from a problem that they had generations ago that traveled down. You see what I'm saying? Like, me and my cousin, we don't even speak. If I see him in the street, it's whatever. You feel me? But why is it like that, though? Because of some generations that your mom and my mom had went through. Now look what that did to the rest of us. We can't even speak. You feel me?
You could though.
We could, but it's already been set in stone. It's already been set in stone to the point where we can't even change that right now because we didn't do what we needed to do at the time we needed to do it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So like that can't be changed right now. Right now, there's all right. So like that can't be changed. We already did what we did.
Now
We
you're
said
just
things
passing
we
it
can't
down.
even go back. We can't even go back on. Things has already been said. I'm a firm believer. Once I cross the line with you, we can't rekindle that.
Right.
Because I said how I felt about you now, and that doesn't change. You feel what I'm saying? So like, it's just, and again, I went just recently dealt with another situation from another family, close family.
Right.
Same situation. Stuff that happened between generations before we. You know what I'm saying? Had nothing to do with us. It wasn't fixed at that generation. But then you pass on not the hate to the kids, but you pass on the situation to the kids, where we don't really fool with them because this is this and it, and now the kids is not. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's what I run into more. So when I say broken, a problem in a black family, that's what I'm talking about. Not that, but there's a lot of families out there who have that I don't even know the word for it.
Right. The same issue, or they have that?
Just that generational gap. Like when my mom passed and my mom's sister passed. So right now, from like my mom's generation, besides, I couldn't tell you who aunts or uncles of hers are still living. Don't know them. Have no clue. We probably see each other every day. So bad to the point where like if I'm in public, because I look just like my mom, I'll get weird looks. That's how I know they're my mom's family, because I look just like my mom. So it's like a shocker. You feel me? So then they'll whisper to somebody like, "Hey, I think that's Shirley's son." It should never be "I think." It should be like, "Yo, are you sure? Oh, that's family. You know what I'm saying? It should just be love like that. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not like that. That's just not.
It should be like that, but why don't you have it within yourself to be like, hey, do I know you? Or my mom is so-and-so, and then connect that way. Or you don't feel like you have to be the one to bridge the gap.
The lines, I can't bridge it because the lines have been crossed.
By something you've done?
Not by something I done. They set the lines. I can't cross that line. You set the line and you made it very clear. It's hard for me to cross a line that's already, when the person's not here to speak for themselves, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't make it right with the person you needed to make it right with.
And now they can't. And so you would hope that they would try to make it right with y'all. But look, Rell, even if that is never done, right?
Right.
Moving forward, all you can do is make sure that you don't continue that generational curse.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
You know what I mean? And you just move forward. You can't focus on the brokenness that you didn't, in a situation that you didn't even break. All you can do is move forward and make sure that the family is mended from here on out, as far as with your own kids, with your own, your siblings' kid, and all of that.
That's the thing. So like, the generation right now is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, my generation between like me and my niece were good. Me and my brother were good. My brother and his nephew, my son, good.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So like on my end, this is just what I'm, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But that's good, because that's how you fix it.
Right.
So then their kids will be close. And then their
Exactly.
kids. And so it ends up mending that. But you have to make sure that you got to make sure that you're teaching them how to have good, solid relationships.
And that's always first. That's always first. I mean, I'm always gonna, be like that on my son. Like, yo, these are the people you don't, not. I don't know the words, but these are the people you fix all the time.
Yeah.
This has to be fixed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's always a simple problem that leads to a bigger problem. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's what I grew up around, and that's what I've seen. Not only with my family, but close families, friends of the families, whatever, and it's never been fixed. And it's just something that's passed down every generation.
I just refuse to only focus. I mean, because obviously Black Americans, we have a history. We were almost trained to not have real families,
right,
and real situations. So, for example, with slaves, they would birth these babies. They would take the babies and sell these babies.
Facts.
These women couldn't raise their kids. They would get married, under a sycamore tree and jump the broom, and that's how they would say they were married. And they would take these husbands out of the household, have them procreate with other women, and sell them. So obviously, and that's something that is passed down. I mean, we were in slavery for 400 years. So that's ingrained in who we really are.
Right.
And then, we try our hardest to have family and connections and whatever, but it's in us, it's in our nature. So you have to fight against that. And that's why I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and say that, because I come from good stock on both sides. As far as like our families have good connections, good relationships. They're not perfect, but it's never a situation that in my mind, can't be mended. And then if for some reason there's an issue with other people, that's not going to ever stop me or hinder me from, showing you some love or, you know what I mean? Like at least being cordial, unless you do something crazy to my mom. And then I'm going to say something about it. You know what I mean? And then we can fix it that way or agree to disagree. But I don't like talking about Black family structure in a negative way, because I don't think that that's fair on us, and it doesn't give us the grace that we need to give ourselves. And I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like it's just us. I mean, you ever see a white person really like their cousins? Not really. Like, I come from a family where my cousins was my best friends. White people, a lot of
that sounds nuts.
It sounds
I'm not even
crazy.
Gonna hold you.
But no, and it doesn't. No, I'm not even going to say it, because I just had this conversation with somebody, and it's like a majority group thing. And it's just because they're the majority and they have the privilege to live individual lives and not have to always rely on that extended family the way Black people did.
I can't speak for the white race, because I've white race. This sounds nuts.
It doesn't, and we need to be able to speak candidly on
probably
here.
Be like, yo, get this shit off YouTube. They're racist.
No, that's not true.
No, I'm kidding.
And I've had my white homegirls or friends that have listened to the show. They're always like, you cannot be afraid to express yourself and how you feel. So if anybody wants to come to me and check me about something, you can. But let's be clear. Number one, I'm definitely not a racist. And number two, I'm educated and smart enough to understand statistics, how majority groups work, how we are the minority, we are oppressed people, and how our culture is 100% different than a majority group culture. It's different than everyone's culture.
You ever heard Joyner Not Racist?
Maybe. Was that one freestyle everybody went crazy about like years ago or something?
I don't know.
Isn't he mixed race? Like,
yeah, but anyways, that's besides the point. It just brought. Anyways, no, I can't speak on that side. I don't know anything about that side. I've never been inside a family of that side. I don't know. I'm just saying from what I grew up around. This I didn't grow up around many Black families that had that strong connection. There's always been a lapse in some type of generation that led to not being able to be. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is if things were done differently, we could buy up a block. That's it. Cul-De-Sac, a block. Hell, we could buy a whole apartment complex.
And that's if people want to do that, though. Because you have to also align yourself with family that wants to do that.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Not everybody wants to.
I'm just saying, man. Let's just fix the gaps, man. That's all I want.
Bridge the gaps.
Nah, that was used for like gun violence at one point.
You gotta bridge the gap where other people failed. You need to build the bridge and make it better for the future. You can't focus on what happened in the past and how all that stuff is messed up. All that matters is that you're gonna try to fix it and you live by example. Like my daughter, with me raising her, I try to make family so important. But the way that I show her is by having good family connections, like with my own siblings, and showing her how, even if we argue or if there's something happens, how to mend that and move forward, not how to hold a grudge and now the family's separated and now when she has kids, they don't got no cousins. Like, no, that's not, but I'm bridging a gap for her.
See, I mean, you just put it simply put, and that's what we up against. That's what I'm up against.
Yeah.
That simply put.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That's just that, and because it wasn't fixed in the beginning, it's just what it was.
Right.
You know, and I was told, stay out of grown folks' business.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm not lying. So I stood out of grown folks' business. Now look at us.
Right.
Two generations later, something like that.
Yeah.
We all
yeah.
Yeah, so.
Nobody is effed.
No, we're
No, you're not.
Okay.
Rell, oh my God.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on
Facts, but I feel like I think words are just so all right, Malcolm. I feel like words are so important. And I think the way negative speech is like really, really important. I think we have to speak in more positive ways.
Yo, we're all loved.
We're all loved, but we're all bridging gaps and moving forward.
I'm bridging the gap.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm bridging that gap.
You got to.
Yes.
You got to, bruh.
Bruh.
All right, let's move on.
Moving on.
I'm stressed out now. All right, let's play a clip. Let's play a clip.
What clip are we playing?
About the Mississippi teenager. So
Was that the one you texted me? Okay, I sent it. Copy.
Yeah.
Copy.
So a Mississippi teenager, he saved 4 people after a car sinks into a river. So there's a clip for that.
Copy.
Pascagoula River.
They drove straight under the water. Like only a little bit of the car was still above the water.
16-year-old Corian Evans from Pascagoula tossed his shoes, shirt, phone, and jumped in.
I was just like, I can't let none of these folks die. They need to get out the water. So I just started getting them. I wasn't even thinking about nothing else.
Evans, a Pascagoula High student, says he's been swimming since he was about 3. He was at the right place at the right time with the right skills.
I started helping both of them, trying to stay above from the back. Like I was behind them, trying to keep them above water and swim with them at the
to the Pascagoula River.
They drove.
What was the point of that, right?
What do we need to know that for?
Because people don't think black people can swim. We all know why they put that in there. Oh man, you jumped
3.
in, you swam and saved 4 people, 3 girls and a police officer. Yeah, I've been swimming since I was 3. Oh, niggas can swim, I guess. Like
that's important. Put that in there. He's been swimming since he was 3.
Rell, this week. Shout out to him, though.
They tried to sneak it in there.
They did, and I caught that.
Yeah, shout out to him. That's huge, man. Way to save a life, man. We need more black superheroes. That's a fact.
That is big facts.
That's
remember Meteor Man?
I did. I do. And that was one of my favorite movies.
Oh, really?
Yes, all the little minions with the little gold hair. Fire.
I can't remember it like that, but I remember Robert Townsend being Meteor Man.
I love Meteor Man. Remember Blank Man?
Oh, wait, am I talking about Blank Man?
No, you're talking about Meteor Man.
I am talking about Meteor Man,
where the
right?
little rock be glowing. And
Yeah. Okay.
If you never seen Meteor Man, watch Meteor Man. That Meteor Man is fire.
Yeah. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
Well, it was just crazy because I was like, man, that's so great. It definitely rubbed me the wrong way about just adding in there about him swimming since he was 3. Because what was the importance of that? But
he's been eating chicken since he was 3.
I know, exactly. Like, thanks. It was just like a random fast fact. Like, there's no point. I just thought that was annoying. But there was another clip floating around.
Okay.
And this is off the topic, but it's on topic as well.
Okay.
So it was the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, right?
God.
So they have one black woman on the show, which is Garcelle Beauvais, which was Fanny from Jamie Foxx. The Jamie Foxx
Fancy.
Show. Fancy, yeah.
I loved Fancy.
So,
had the biggest crush on Fancy.
So her name is Garcelle Beauvais.
Expensive.
She's Haitian. And so he said expensive.
Gubo?
Beauvais. I used to say Buevis. Because that's how it was spelled.
Spanish?
Garcelle Buevis. No, but it's Beauvais. So anyway, she has 3 sons. 2 are mixed race twins. And then her oldest is, he's black.
All right.
And so they're at her birthday party on the show. And the women are going gaga crazy over her oldest son.
Okay.
But it was like, I felt like in a, disrespectful way. And then her twin sons, who are only 14, one of them was cussed out by this woman, Erica Jane, and she was like, get the F out of here. And what the F are you doing? Get this stuff and get the F. Why are you talking to someone's 14-year-old son like that? Just not respecting him at all. So Garcelle checks Erica about it, right? The night of and the next day.
For sure.
And she checks her, and Erica was like, it wasn't meant in a malicious way. And she was like, I complimented your sons and said they were so well-spoken. And that was the same thing for me. Like, why are you picking out, who cares if he's well-spoken or not? Why are you picking that out? Oh, because he's, a black child or a mixed-race child. And I think that's what everybody was saying on the internet as far as, the back-ended microaggressive compliments that are given to Black people or Black kids. You know what I mean? Because what are you thinking? Like, they're not going to be well-spoken? Why does being well-spoken have to be something that's congratulated? Or,
Facts.
you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It was like that clip and then this Housewives clip was floating around the internet this week, and it was just rubbing me the wrong way.
I didn't see. Oh, I don't follow Housewives, so I would have skimmed right past it anyways. Unless I seen Fancy.
Yeah.
I would have immediately stopped.
I know.
Yeah.
She's a good addition to the show. They put Will Smith's first wife on there now, too. So we'll see how that goes.
I don't watch Housewives, but hey, great job.
Did you start watching P-Valley yet?
Nope. I don't have time to watch anything, bro. I literally just got a great gaming session in yesterday. It's been so long, and I had the time of my life.
Really, Rell?
Time of my life.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, man, it was great. It was great.
How many hours did you play?
It was wow.
What do you think is like a good amount of time?
There isn't a good amount of time.
Because my friend's sons be on there all night and day.
Look, yo, it's just a reliever.
Okay.
To just load up the system and go crazy.
Right.
Like, yo, games are like stressful, but in a good way.
Right.
Like,
right.
it's a good stress reliever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I could be out here being a dog, ripping and running the street, floating through different inboxes, you know, getting my little Peter whacker off.
Ew.
Tallywhacker.
Ew.
But like, yo, I'm at the crib.
Yeah.
Son is good, sleep.
Yeah.
Wife is in the other room working.
Yeah.
I don't got no work to do right now, so I'm gonna just go ahead and load up the system.
Right.
Oh man. Throw a little tunes on in the back, put the headset on, let me get loose.
What do you do on there? Just die and wake up and play again? Live to see another round?
It depends what game you playing. I played a little. I won't gotta get into the games, but I played a little Elden Ring.
What's that?
Oh man, that's why we don't have to get into the games.
Okay, sorry.
Jumped over to a little bit of 2K. Got mine off. Finished off with a little bit of Call of Duty. I was on there for a good couple hours, man.
Okay.
Good couple hours. Got finished.
Do you be on there cussing everybody out?
It depends who I'm playing with.
Oh, that's funny.
Depends who we play with. Yeah, man.
My friends' kids, I'll be like, they need to be on punishment at this point.
It's always like that, but you don't hear what they say on the other end. Like
Yeah, that's
people,
what they say.
like they go crazy on the other end.
Yeah.
So I got to get mine off. You ain't gonna just talk to me crazy, and I'm just supposed to be like, yo, it's like It's like you being in a room. It's like you being in the classroom and somebody come and smack you in your face.
What?
And you know how the whole classroom go, ooh.
Yeah.
I got to do something now.
Right.
Yeah. You're in a lobby full of people, and then somebody coming there talking crazy to you.
Yeah, you got to respond.
I'm on your ass.
Why can't you just ignore them?
What? I'm on your ass. No, what? Now I'm on your ass until I get off this game. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna stay on the game for however long you gonna stay on the game which means I'm gonna stay on the game just as long. Yeah, and every time I see you, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm on you. Yeah,
Every time I see you, I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
you. Sheesh.
Yeah, man. Video games is relaxing.
Right.
If your man plays video games, don't complain. Like, yo, that is like the least of your worries, bro. Oh man. I know like some women go crazy when they hear the little ping system load up. Go crazy.
Oh.
You want a man that play games? Nah, you don't want no man that play games.
I don't really care what you do as long as you're just a good person to me. I be doing my own thing too. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I don't need to be all up in your face all day. If you want to go play a game, go play a game. I'm probably gonna be doing something else.
The best times is like when my wife is on the couch and she's like working on something and I'm just playing the game.
Yeah.
Son is asleep or he's just ripping and running around.
Yeah.
Everybody's in their own little world.
As long as you're not doing that on like an every single day, all day basis, I'm probably cool. But if you were doing that every day,
it's not, I mean.
Do people do that every day?
Yeah, you get paid to play games.
That
but
might
nah,
annoy me.
it's just like, yo, it's a stress reliever. Even if I'm not like playing competitively,
yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, if I come home from work, like, yo, I'm probably gonna spend like an hour or two on the game. You good? We good? I'm taking care of everything. Like, nothing's
I think
like,
that's
we
fine.
straight. Yeah.
Yeah, because then like I'm cooking or something like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think that's straight. Or you go to sleep, I'm still up. Getting on the game then.
Is it gonna be? Yeah, if you're in the living room.
Yeah, no game. I don't keep the game in the bedroom.
Yeah. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me, but that's because I've had trash boyfriends. So it's
I'm on the game.
if if what you're doing is playing the game, like that's probably cool for me.
Look, it's
You know
just
what I mean?
like when you date a woman that got kids. I got a system.
Right.
You gotta date me in the system. We in this together.
We comparing gaming systems and children?
No, but yo, if I don't have a kid, all right, you got like I've been gaming before you were even in the picture. So now I'm getting married. I'm supposed to stop gaming because you don't like gaming.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like me asking you, like, if you were getting your hair done before I got in the picture.
Right.
Yo, that's done. We're not doing that no more. You will look at me nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will look at me nuts. That's what I'm saying. It's just like you having kids and I'm coming in your world like, yo, the kid? No, you? Yeah. Yeah, that's a no-go, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the same thing, man.
Okay.
Little crazy comparison, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm always on the crazy end of things. So
Right.
yeah, man. So
That's
I don't
all
know.
right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So Brittney Griner.
Yes.
Okay. So she's currently in prison.
Yes, plead guilty.
In Moscow. Yes. So she pled guilty to drug charges.
Yeah.
But she did tell the judge that she had no intention of committing the crime. So there was a No Jumper meme that I wanted. So this was from the No Jumper
Podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out Adam22.
I didn't even know who that was. So,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it says Adam22.
Facts.
So it says Brittney Griner pleaded guilty. Many believe that this is a first step in the U.S. negotiating a prisoner swap for her. So the thing that people were online like, why did she plead guilty or she shouldn't have did that or whatever. But I don't know if I really have an opinion on that. I feel like she definitely probably has a lawyer and a good one. So they probably advised her the best way that they could.
I don't know too much about this. I didn't look too much into this. Mm-hmm. But I believe she brought over, what do they call those things?
The vape.
Yeah, it was a marijuana vape.
Yeah.
But over there, they don't allow any type of marijuana anything. So she got caught with it over there. So, I mean, over there, that's breaking the law.
Right.
I mean, there's nothing we could do about that. That's why I pleaded. That's probably why she pleaded guilty.
Right.
I mean, that's what happened. But I hope we get to bring her back home like sooner than soon, like today.
Right.
Go ahead and make that swap, man. America does what it wants anyways, bro. Make that swap. Get our people back home. You know what I'm saying?
Who do we have?
We got mad people.
From Russia.
Oh, we got mad people.
I just want to know, who do we have that they're now making her an example?
I mean, you know, right? Is that Ukraine war still going on?
Yes. They said there's sacrifices and everything going on out there at this point.
I'm not a political guy. I've read I see a couple things going around. If there was LeBron James or somebody that was real big, we would do what we had to do to get him back home.
Well, that's where I was going next.
Yeah, it would happen.
Yeah.
I'm 100% there. They're not going to let LeBron stay over there.
Right.
They're going to get LeBron home. LeBron probably wouldn't even have to go through trial.
Right.
Who do you need? We're shipping him over now.
Right.
Meet us at the border. So I think we need to just hurry up and do what we need to do and get her back, man.
So if she comes back, would she be
Free.
Okay, so she would just be free.
Yeah.
They wouldn't she wouldn't have to go to court.
Good. It's kind of like when they capture like our people. Like I think a while ago they had captured like one of our news guys. I don't know if it was in Russia. It was somewhere else. I'm not a political guy. Don't hold it against me.
Facts.
I don't do politicals. I don't. Yeah, that's not my lane.
Right.
But I think they captured like a news guy at one point, and then they had to do something to get him back here. But once you get back to your soil, you're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
You just got to get back here.
That's the problem. And yeah, man. So
That's crazy.
yeah, man. That's get her home, man.
Yeah, sooner than later, because at this point it's crazy because she doesn't go back to court again for like another couple of weeks.
No, we got Biden up here reading teleprompter lines.
I know. I'm so. Ugh.
Repeat.
I know. Oh,
man, if you don't send whoever they need and send, yeah, I think we got somebody who does like
espionage.
I don't even. We have somebody over. Maybe it was like gun smuggling, or they were smuggling something into the Russian.
Well, they're
country.
doing more worse things than her.
It was something they were doing. I don't know who they have again. Not the political guy. Let me say that for the fourth time, maybe the third time. We have somebody that they're asking to be released, and
yeah,
just release them, man. Let's do what we got to do.
I was trying to see. Someone said, "Who watches WNBA?"
Disrespectful.
Such a disregard for life. Like, I don't even.
Disrespectful. I don't really watch the WNBA, but disrespectful though.
Yeah, I just think that's crazy. Somebody said Trump would have been spun the block.
He wouldn't have. That's a
Well,
damn
he got
lie.
Kodak out.
Yeah, he got Kodak.
Kodak
out.
was facing like life in prison or something.
He
crazy.
got Kodak out. He got Wayne from going back in.
Mm-hmm.
There's only people you really fool with. Who knows? Kodak might have been a Trump supporter though. It's different when you get that type of money. You talk a different game.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. And I said this a couple of days ago to somebody. I was like, a lot of black men voted for Trump.
Yeah.
And we're for Trump. So I'm not, surprised if Kodak was a Trump supporter, which I think he was.
Yeah, I mean, when you're making all that money and Trump is talking about major tax breaks for you, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy who I'm voting for.
Yeah, big facts.
I mean, you're not voting anyway, that's a different story. They're not voting for his political views. This is about what he can do for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it's different on that side.
It's super different.
It's different on that side.
Yeah.
All right, so New York residents that are applying for guns
son.
will now have to grant access to all social media accounts. It will go into effect in September as a new law passed this month to review people's conduct and character.
That's trash.
My
social media name ain't even my real name.
Right.
I'm Ricky the Plug.
Right.
My name is Devon. Yeah, what?
I feel like
that's gonna track me.
This continues to miss the mark.
Yeah.
Because the people that are doing these mass shootings, I'm sure they're not, Ricky the Plug.
They're not.
They're Joshua Johnson. I don't know.
Yo,
you know what I mean? That ain't been on Facebook in 50 years.
I'm never even on there. Yeah, you'll never track me. I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know the right answer. Anyways, it's going to take a long time for us to get this right.
Yeah.
Because even if I can't get it off just the regular store, I'm going to get it off the black market.
I know.
And those, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take a minute to get this right. I mean, I've heard a lot of people in my little talk radio area that had great suggestions.
Right.
But it's just like it's going to be a while to get this done. It's going to take a while. So knock on wood, fake wood, God forbid, but it's going to be a lot more killings. It's going to be a minute before we be able to get this done.
Well, it didn't take us a minute to get here, so it's definitely not going to take a minute to correct it. But maybe this is where we have to get those career politicians out of there and get some new blood in there, because someone needs to figure out new, innovative ways to be able to handle this situation, because it's out of control.
Yeah. We're not living the same way. We're living in different times, man.
We are.
We got to look at things from a different point of view.
Right.
We got to look at things from a different point of view. There was like a time where they were talking about teachers having guns in schools. I don't know if that's the way to go, because these kids be pushing it. And I don't know if I can trust these teachers with weapons like that. You feel me?
I agree.
But I don't have the answers. I don't know what we need to do, but all I know is we gotta make a move here. We can't stay where we are. You know what I'm saying? I think they say we're like one of the top countries, if the only countries, where massive shootings like this happen.
And then it's like, okay, are we not taking pages out of other countries' books and trying to figure out why our society is like this and why other societies aren't?
Well, I think I read, in the little talks, they say other countries snatched these weapons out of people's hands. You can't even get these type of weapons. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't do that here.
You got to go in. If it's going to be a mass anything, it's going to be a stabbing. But I'm on your ass if you're stabbing. I'm on your ass.
I was like, dang. I was just trying to picture someone just a mass stabber.
You ain't gonna get too many with the stab. I'm on your ass. Stump out. Leg drop.
I know. I was literally picturing that in my head. This is crazy.
Body slam you on the cash register.
Yo, facts.
Yeah, what are you doing here, buddy? You good? You great?
Yeah.
Again, I don't know the answers.
You're great.
I don't know the answers, but I know that this is not the answer. and we need to figure out a better solution. But it's not going to help when we got these people up here and all they're saying is it's not the gun. The gun's not the problem. The gun's not the problem. I agree with that. The gun's not the problem. But look who we're giving the guns to, man.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just tired.
I just got out the mental house and went and copped a 50. 52.
But I just hate the way people think about things. I'm like, I don't have the privilege of looking at life that way. And this isn't even a race thing at this point. I don't know what it is. Maybe a time period that people come from or where the heck they are, like, geographically in America, like where you do a lot of hunting and stuff and that's why you guys want the guns, but I don't know. I'm just really tired of people selfishly thinking, coming from a selfish point of view and not thinking of the overall picture, which is a couple kids just got killed not too long ago, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And nothing hasn't, like, no big laws have been put in place. They're just worried about overturning Roe versus Wade. Your focus is off.
Way off.
Like, I'm just so annoyed.
And that's why we got to vote, and that's why we got to get younger people in there. That's why I'm talking about even for, like, the presidents. We got to get younger people that understand where we are right now, man.
Y'all want these babies to be born, and y'all can't even protect these babies. You want these babies to be born, and there's a daggone formula, like, shortage. Oh, man,
just came across, I think in, like, November.
What?
When we start voting in the primaries and all that.
Yeah.
They're going to, PA's now trying to ban abortions.
Oh.
The Democrats, I think they did, I don't know what they're called. Again, I'm just learning the whole political thing. I've really been diving in, your boy. I'm proud of myself. Really been diving in on the political side, man. But
are you running, Rel?
I'm not running because I'm gonna run a nasty game. It's gonna be nasty. Big Papa back. That's the slogan.
I'm dead. Big
That's
Papa's
the slogan.
back.
Only coming out with the rap music. Big Papa back. Hey.
You should come out the James Brown.
I'm coming out. Hey, these niggas want smoke.
Who wants smoke with us?
Yeah. I'm gonna lose a lot. But I feel like you can't be politically correct all the time.
Facts.
You just can't. It just doesn't. My point won't get across.
Yeah.
If I got to sit here and be political with you, let me be serious with you. Like when that COVID shit happened, nigga, this shit ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Niggas is dropping like flies out here.
Well, there was a Baltimore. Wasn't there like the mayor of Baltimore? He was really like real like that and honest.
Yo, that's how I want my news. Give me, this shit is real.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's real out there.
Mike on 53rd. That stayed on, his mama on Jackson Street. Yeah, gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously.
But like, I can relate to you. Now I know you ain't bullshitting me.
Right.
Because you giving it to me for real.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I gotta hear the nation's just that is just too high.
Yeah.
I can't relate, nigga. My debt.
Yeah.
My debt to income
debt,
ratio
my
is
debt,
different. Yeah. So yeah, man.
Debt.
I don't really know what we gonna do. But we got to do something. We got to make a move.
Big facts.
And get out there and vote and get to understand it. Oh, but what I was saying was, PA's trying to
ban abortions.
Ban abortions. They did like a vote. I think it was like a practice vote. I don't know. Don't really follow that. But again, I didn't get to read the full article. But the Democrats won like 28-20 or something like that for banning the abortions.
I would think Republicans would be more.
Republicans, yeah. Oh. They won. But
it's a Commonwealth state, so I'm not necessarily surprised.
Yo, but that's crazy. If
trash.
We don't get out there and vote in the primaries in November next year, yo, you're going to have to go to a different state to get an abortion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It is.
Next, man. Just go next.
Let's move on.
I'm going. I left the Slim Jim wrapper down here. Hey, we're sponsored by Slim Jim. I didn't even know.
I know.
I'm going to just keep it there now.
Facts.
Nah, I would throw it out. Hey. Shout out to the Slim Jim wrapper that was sitting there. I didn't even know. I totally forgot to put it there.
Maybe I noticed it at one point and then forgot.
Snagging on the Slim Jim.
Yeah. Sunday breakfast.
Yeah.
All right. I hate I had to do this to you, Rel.
Lay it on me.
All right. Ginuwine debate. I need to finally put this to rest.
Again, this is the third show in a row. This is 3 weeks now.
It doesn't matter.
Go on.
All right. I need to explain to the audience when you and I are saying that he is either a dancer or a singer first.
Yeah, I see they wasn't getting that.
Yeah, we don't mean like he started off dancing or singing like as a child. But what we're saying is when he got his deal, was it for like singing and then they added dancing, or did he already come as a dancer and then he can sing? So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense to y'all.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
So I went into a Ginuwine.
I know.
I went into a Ginuwine deep dive because this was driving me absolutely crazy.
I bet it did.
That you didn't get this.
Oh, I got it.
So, first of all, I felt crazy because this whole time we were saying Ginuwine dancing with the broom is in So Anxious, and it's not. It's in the None of Your Friends Business.
That's crazy because I was just singing that song in my head. I thought, yeah, that's crazy. I was going to say it too.
Okay, so when I rewatched that video and I was like, oh my gosh, I never even got to tell you this. The way that he was dancing with the broom, you do know what that's from.
Yes, I do.
It's from Breakin'.
Yes.
So he literally just reenacted the Breakin' scene.
I'm asleep.
I hate when people, look, let me tell you something. I record every Sunday, right? At the same time, every Sunday. And I get phone calls every Sunday when I'm recording. If you're watching this, stop calling me. Unless you're like someone that I really love, like my little sister, my mom. Even my daughter, sometimes I'll be like, I had to get this off. Because I hate when people call me when I'm recording. Yeah. You know, every other part of my life is open for people to drive me crazy all day and all night.
And you never do.
But you decide to call me.
Best time.
And message me.
Best time.
And text me.
Best time.
I hate that. Now you want to comment on things like
you had all week.
Yeah. Make it make sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's from the movie Breakin'.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he reenacted the scene.
We know.
Okay, so how are you trying to say that wasn't the move, or that he like?
It was way doper in the movie.
The only reason why it was doper is because that movie came out in the 80s and they had a broom dancing and we couldn't see a string.
It was I'm not Ginuwine's. Yeah. Label say, yo, he can sing.
That's not true.
We got to work on the dancing.
No. So I did some more
research.
Lay
it on me.
Rell, I hate you.
Yeah, lay it on me.
I did some more research and I found an encyclopedia.
Oh my God.
Article about Ginuwine.
Yeah.
And it said that Ginuwine, first of all, his real name is Elgin Baylor Lumpkin. I said, if that ain't a black name, I ain't never heard. And so he was raised in D.C. He grew up listening to Michael Jackson and watching his mom's videotapes of Fred Astaire and Charlie Chaplin. Now, do you know who Fred Astaire is?
I'm not familiar with Fred Astaire.
Okay, so he was in a lot of like musicals. He's he's a white man. I think he's dead now.
Okay.
But he's known for dancing. So it was like Fred Astaire and Ginger. They had a lot of movies. He was always, a phenomenal dancer.
Okay.
And so he studied dancing and music. And when he was 12, he was in a breakdancing group called the Finesse Five. And he's really
super sleep.
He's real. So he is a dancer at the core of him. It doesn't matter, Rell. I'm just telling you that it wasn't like he got signed.
What was the group name?
Finesse Five.
They finessed him out. They said, "Oh, we ain't going nowhere if Ginuwine doing it here."
Ginuwine really could dance.
I got to see some footage of Ginuwine and Finesse Five because I bet he wasn't giving it up.
Rell, okay. Has anyone? You should put that right here. The video of None of Your Friends' Business when they are dancing. With the black.
I don't know if YouTube's gonna let me get that off. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay.
But if I
just a couple of seconds of him and when they do the dance.
I will recreate the video.
When they do the dance break and they're all in like the black leather and Ginuwine used to dance his butt off. Someone this is a good example. Someone that was a singer first and then they had to start learning how to dance. Mary J. Blige. Keisha Cole. They were not dancers. they were singers first. Ginuwine is not on that level. You just hate to believe it.
No, I don't hate to believe it. I just okay. Keisha Cole's, Mary J, they just weren't dancers at all. Like they just there's no dancing. We got to show you guys. We'll start with the two-step and we'll figure it out. Ginuwine probably could move.
Did you see how fast his legs were moving? You have to know how to dance to be moving like that. Yo,
Ginuwine probably could move. We'll give him that. He could move.
I'm done with this conversation because
I just don't. I can't say that Ginuwine was that man.
I don't understand.
I'm asleep. I'm asleep. Maybe because I just I don't know like. I grew up watching a lot of people dance, man.
Okay. And
it just when I first saw Mike dance, I was like, yo.
Michael Jackson grabs his crotch and he gyrates his hips.
Nah,
and
Mike.
Let's be real. The hottest thing he did is what? The moonwalk?
Nah, Mike, what? Mike, what? You might want to go. You got to revisit the Mike footage. Mike was that.
Let's not say
Mike was that. No.
I mean, when he was a kid and he was in the Jacksons, I mean, I get it. I'm just saying, like. When people usually are talking about Michael Jackson, they're not talking about the Jackson 5. And Michael Jackson was very much known for crotch grabbing. Look at PYT. He grabbed his crotch and gyrated his hips insanely. So it's sexualized. Like.
You just made me watch a Safari video of him gyrating.
Safari is Jamaican, and that dance that he's doing is Jamaican dance.
No one's going to convince me that Ginuwine himself is going to have to come on this set right here.
Rell, I'm dead.
And I'm going to need him to warm it up.
Yo, I saw him do a jump and like a fairy kick, and I was just like, my, how the mighty have fallen. But he used to really, really do the damn thing. All right, I just wanted to put that in. So we're done with topics. But I had to put that out there so that this argument could be dead, but I feel like it's still not dead.
All
right. Okay. We're moving on to things that make you go,
I get Chris Brown on his ass. It's over.
But we're not comparing him to Chris Brown.
No, that's how it started.
But I'm not comparing him.
You're not comparing, but you said when you think of... Never mind.
What I said was, when I think about artists that are like Ginuwine, and then you look at a Chris Brown who's still dancing, I feel like Chris Brown was like the Jay-Z of rap, where he took away the shelf life of being that type of performer, at like how Jay-Z took away the shelf life of being a certain age and rapping. And I was just saying, like, Chris Brown is like the Jay-Z of that R&B, like singing and dancing at that age. And I always definitely think of Ginuwine because Ginuwine was a big dancer when I was growing up, and he no longer dances. And I was like, yeah, like, and I just always thought that was interesting. And I said, because artists back then, they stopped dancing after a while, but Chris Brown still dances. That was the point I was trying to make.
Okay. I don't think it mattered. If Ginuwine would have kept dancing, sweep him up. Sweep him up.
That's crazy to me.
Sweep him up, a body bag.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yo, I mean, could you see Ginuwine doing any of today's dance moves? You act like Ginuwine was really giving it up something crazy.
What if he was doing like all them TikTok dances? All right, how old is Ginuwine?
43.
Is he, Rell?
He's got to be 50.
He's 51. Dang. He's 51 years old, which is crazy. He looks good for his age.
Wonderful. Black don't crack.
Yeah, he looks really good for his age.
I've never seen black crack.
Now that I know that he's 51.
You need help moving the goalposts?
Him? No, I'm not backtracking. Him jumping and doing them fairy kicks and all that, like that
All he
is
had.
wild.
I'm giving you all I got out here.
Ain't no way that did you see there was a clip of Bobby Brown dancing recently and it was like, go Bobby, go. And he did like a piece of a dance and was like, cut it off. You know what I mean?
They got it no more.
Yo, it's just funny to me because it's Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown now that's a nigga that used to dance.
Now, if you would have told me Bobby, I would have never argued you down. Because Bobby used to get it. I've seen Bobby dance and pick up crack at the same time. I've seen it.
Are you kidding me?
You didn't see a clip?
No.
Come on, man.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Show me Bobby Brown.
Oh my God! Shout out to Bobby Brown, legend.
Google. Show me Bobby Brown dancing and picking up crack at the same time.
You can't type that into Google.
Yes, I can. I Google everything. Watch Bobby Brown drop a bag of crack on stage and pick it up. Yo, I'm going to this.
Oh my God!
Oh, this looks like a spam page.
You got to be careful. Gonna take you to a cockamania site. It's gonna be crazy.
I'll check later.
Spam pages done took me to some crazy sites.
Whoa.
Yo.
We'll go to
Oh man.
Yo, when pandemic first hit, this is crazy, yo. When pandemic first hit, a spammer got my number, right?
Got you done.
They would call and just sneeze on the phone.
Niggas is bored.
Like, and it would freak me out because it was pandemic time. And I would be like, what in the world?
Niggas is bored.
And then they would hang up. Hello? Hello? And they would just bang on me and then call and sneeze. Yo, what is life? Like, I wish somebody could walk like a year in my shoes. Like, I promise you, these things happen and I'm not lying.
We dealing with real nigga shit. Niggas is worried about stopping abortions.
Yo, yeah, facts. I got niggas calling me sneezing on the phone. Roe versus Wade?
Yeah, what? Oh my God, man. All right, so things that make you say,
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
It's on Bobby Brown at this point still.
No,
Okay.
yeah, leave Bobby alone.
All right, let's get serious. For things that make you go,
I'm locked in.
All right, Rell stopped singing. He never got the clip for this segment or nothing. It's fine.
Things that, the clip is copywritten. That's the problem.
All right, we gotta find somebody on TikTok.
I gotta
singing
recreate it.
Yeah.
I gotta recreate
Get
it
in
and
the
sing.
studio.
Get in the studio.
Yo, Rell, we could do a real hot something.
Real hot white.
That hot is hog-tied in the hog-tied? It must be the way you say your H's or something.
I got it from him. Hot.
No one's gonna understand what we're talking about. What's wrong with them? You know what? It's been a tough week. Hog-tied. I don't even know how to hold that. Oh man, I'm sorry.
All right, let's get serious. We gotta protect the people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Facts. All right. This
They
is
depend
serious.
on us.
So they depend. Who depends on us?
People that watch every week.
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all be showing love.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, they need us.
Yeah. All right. So I was talking to this woman yesterday. She's in her 60s.
Oh,
And I really have to say, I think women in their 60s need to be protected at all costs. They're so wise. I feel like there's a level of wisdom that you can get from them that you're not getting from other people. And I think, women at all stages definitely
But older
need to be
women got it,
protected.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's like there's just a way that they think that I just think is interesting.
Got it.
I know I need some water after that hard
man.
laugh.
Yeah.
So we had a conversation yesterday and we were just talking about dating and marriage and this and that. And she was talking about her kids. And so we had a convo about, is it better to marry young Or is it better to marry once you've had life and relationship experiences? So the reason why this conversation came up is because we were talking about how, it's kind of hard to date now. And she was going off of her kids' experiences. And she was like, I don't know if it's because of the internet and the different, you have so many more options
That's
now.
exactly why it's hard.
Yeah. And she was like, and then when you get older and you go through more things, you have deal breakers and certain, you have a checklist at this point. Versus when you were younger and you knew that you had some things to work on yourself, like you had some things that you needed to work on yourself with, and then that person did too. So it's easier to align yourself with someone when you were younger versus now when you're older, you're like, okay, well, if I have myself together in this area and they don't, that's a deal breaker for me. So I don't know. It just got me to thinking, like, is it better to date or get married when you're more naive and you can be more accepting of things? Because when you get older, you do get stuck in your ways.
Yeah, but when you get younger, you're bound to make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Just because you're just, again, naive. And,
Right.
hey, it's my way or the highway, and I don't really care. But when you're older, you're more mature in certain areas, but you're stuck in your ways. We're like, yo, this for me is just a no-go. It'll never work.
Right.
You feel me? So I don't know when the right time to get married is. I feel like you just know when you meet that one.
Right.
I feel like you know when you meet that one. But even when you meet that one, they still come with things that you probably would have never thought, like, I never would have thought I would put up with this. Not nothing crazy.
Right.
Not beating or talking to you crazy. Nothing like that. But I feel like I don't know the perfect age. They say like 25 is like the perfect age where you like fall into marriage or something like that. It's in your 20s, early 20s, not early 20s, late 20s, early 30s or something like that. But I don't know. It's hard to say because even when you get married, like the person you married changes.
Right.
And then you got to learn how to love this new person all over again. And you'd be like, shit.
Yeah.
Another transformation. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would have preferred to get married young. Not young, but, young, middle, in the middle.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about that. Kids. Unless you already came with kids.
Right.
But, making kids isn't a forever thing.
Exactly.
So that's, you got to have that.
For women.
Yeah, for women. And that's kind of like, you gotta take that in consideration. Do I want kids? At what point, if I'm a man and I'm already 42 and I'm still not married, but I still have hopes of getting married.
Right.
I'm getting up there. So like the woman I'm dating is probably going to be 42 or up.
Right.
You feel me? She might not. It could be lower.
Men can date like younger women, and a lot of these dudes out here do.
But you got also want to be putting out with young shit.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
I went to see Ashley Larry in Philly like a couple months ago, and that's what he said. He's like, these young girls be tearing you up. He was like, you know what I mean? They be calling you daddy and all this and that. He was like making me feel, and he was like, yo, I date younger women and I feel old.
Yeah, you got to keep up with they like to run, rip and run.
Yeah.
They like Friday nights and Saturday nights out.
Facts.
You gotta, you like wine sipping and dinner and a movie.
Yeah.
And home.
I know.
Yeah, so it's different. So like, you gotta take that into consideration. And I think you should love who you love. Like if you're an older guy and you can deal with that and you love young women, I say date younger women.
Right.
If you're like, I know older guys, I know younger guys that like older women.
Right.
It's just is what it is. It's your personal preference. I don't know if there's a right time. Never put a time on when you're supposed to get married.
Facts.
I say you just go when you know that you found the one.
Yeah.
That's when you go.
Yeah.
And then you figure everything out from there.
Right.
Yeah, and then, back in, like, being 60, shout out to her being 60, but back in those days, like, all you knew was Ronnie up the block.
Facts. That's
you
what I
didn't even
said.
know who was 2 blocks over. The love of your life might have been 2 blocks over, but Ronnie up the block, been there for 39 years.
Right.
You knew his mom knew your mom. He got a great job at the steel mill.
Right. Yo, not Ronnie at the Steel Mill.
Ronnie at the Steel Mill.
Ronnie James from the Steel Mill.
Yeah,
you know.
great guy.
Got
y'all
a good
hooked up.
job.
Y'all got married, bought y'all first house because rent was only like $47 back then.
Right.
Hey. I'm paying in the hundreds. They paying 47.
I'm paying in the thousands.
Well, you know.
Rent is stupid high.
Yeah, got nerve to ask me what I'm doing with my money. Keeping a roof over my head.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's not here or there. But
Rent is dumb high.
yeah, they paying 47 back when gas was shit. $5 get you a full tank.
Where gas was 89 cents a gallon.
Yeah, groceries was mad cheap. You know what I'm saying?
$20 gets you a full cart.
Yeah, man. So I'm just saying it's a little different times, man. It's a lot of pressures now.
I got 9 items not too long ago, and it was like $50.
You know, Giant is famous for that.
And it was from Giant.
Every time.
Yeah,
Me and my
thank
wife
you.
go grab shit from Giant all the time. It'd be nothing.
Yeah.
It'd be like 4 items. 93.25. What the fuck are you talking about?
Facts.
Where's Giant? We about to fight in here. Every time. I don't understand. But it's because the inflation. You feel what I'm saying?
The inflation is trash. I can't move nowhere, and
Bruh.
I can't get no gas, and I can't freaking get no groceries.
Bruh. Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Seriously.
Picked up milk from my boy yesterday. Grabbed 2 of them things. You know, make me last the next payday. Milk was $6 and some change.
Yo, milk is crazy high.
I'm about to buy a cow.
Yeah. Man.
I ain't even got nowhere to put it. He gonna sleep in the dog cage.
You ain't gonna survive with these dogs. Yo, your dogs is scary.
I got meat for the week. So yeah, guys, thank you. We appreciate it. Hey, if you didn't catch us live last week, was it last week? Yeah. If you didn't catch us live last week.
No, this week.
If you didn't catch us live this week, we were live. We'll try.
That'll be last. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
If you
Rel.
didn't catch us live last week,
Right.
we were live last week. Had a great time. Just kicking it. We're gonna go live again this week.
Yes.
We're gonna go live again this week. We're gonna we're gonna go live again this week. We're trying to go live more so we can so get on the Instagram, come kick it with us. We are gonna go live more, and yeah.
We'll try not to offend you. I apologize to anyone that I offended. I felt bad because I trashed
Zodiac
some
signs.
zodiac
Yeah,
signs.
It's wild. Gotta be careful on those live streets, man.
I know.
I can't edit those.
What you gonna do?
I
It's like,
said
no.
can, but that's-
It's like, no, I'm joking. I love everyone that supports us.
Hey, it's up, man.
So, it's up. Always. Big Scorpio vibes.
Hey, big Scorpio vibes. Yeah, that's all I got. You got anything?
No, I just appreciate the love.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
All right, man. Well, we holla at y'all boys. We out of here.